Like, to get quality melee, you pretty much have to travel a couple of hours in main. Like, we have a weekly at U main, and we had like 18 people, but like, you could drive 2 hours north and get that, or you can drive 2 hours south and come to a Mass Madness and like get 40-something people, like pro amateur brackets, like stuff like that. Alright, we're actually into it. So Fox ends up getting the shine. It's like really easy for Fox to re-grab ledge against Marth, because like he doesn't instantly grab the ledge when he upbeats. Like there's a big window. Like KJH was practicing like re-grabbing at like the last possible second, just because Marth like doesn't his up B hitbox doesn't connect in certain scenarios when you just re-grab ledge, especially if you're invulnerable. I mean, obviously, like, wow, really good up throw follow-ups, but can't get the conversion because the platform ended. Ooh, up throw back air, okay. Yeah, the up air is not the right decision there. Like, you just send him off stage and like hope it works instead of like doing an up air and like maybe he'll SDI it. Most likely, like that's what he would be expecting. Oh, I like that. He's just like up throwing him onto platform, getting him back to like a neutral state, re-grabbing, up throw. Like you just keep them under your palm of your hand, you know. If they're not moving, they're not hitting you, like do it, you know. I gotta stop saying you know, because you guys aren't interacting. If you guys were actively engaging me and saying, I do know, Mitchell, thank you. I appreciate that insight. You're a great commentator, by the way. But instead, I just have stupid catchphrases like that. And look like a dumb idiot, to be honest. Alright, Joyboy with the slight % advantage. I say slight because we're gonna see like 3 neutral interactions and he'll be dead. Okay, so there's one. We're still counting this as one. Oh, okay, so you just win 1 neutral interaction then, and then, okay. That also works. That is a completely acceptable scenario for Marth. I like that. Joyboy's making sure he refreshes invincibility, because that's what you need to counter Marth, like, specifically when he's recovering. Like, it makes it that much easier. Like, you can scout out his side Bs and punish them. Up throw, up air. Yep, you did. You can scout out Marth's side Bs. You can just slowly roll up. Like, you want to just have as much invulnerability as you can, specifically against Marth, because his hitbox on his up B isn't too spectacular. Okay, gets the knockup. Wow, that jab was nice. He knew he was gonna DI in, so he jabs and gets the shine. Wow, these players are just like exceptionally good at like keeping the other player in a state where they can't do anything. Like, they're not necessarily getting true good follow-ups. They're just like positioning themselves in a place where they have very limited options, and then you can react from there, which is the spirit of Melee. Actually, Mango's the spirit of Melee. It's kind of like, in a perfect world, everyone's Mango. Actually, in my perfect world, everyone's Zoso. Okay. Sends him off. I like the dash attack, or get up attack, rather, from the Marth. It's like the small % chance that Fox lands on stage, you knock him off. And yeah, we've all seen the Mewtwo King video. We understand. I like that Zoso isn't afraid to go to FD. Or like that he prefers it, I guess, because that's idealistic, you know? Ooh. Nice tech chase, up air, forward air, yep. Gets the other tech chase, but doesn't react in time. Dude, I wish I had some water so I could go rap god mode and just like spit out words 30 times faster, but I'm like a grumbly boy. Okay, I don't think he has a double jump, right? That's what he called out. Oh, that up air almost sniped him. Oh, but instead Zoso gets the kill, wow. that could have like gone the exact opposite way. And this is super important because Marth on FD could just run in and spam grab. Oh, goes for the up air. Doesn't connect. I don't think that was smash DI necessarily, but it could have been. It looked like he was falling downward. Oh my god. Dude, dash attack, barely dashing through Marth's grab. That could have been really bad for Zoso at the edge, or Joyboy at the edge, rather. Oh man, he's like so close to getting grabbed. Oh, but it doesn't matter. He's getting the... Oh, you're dead. No, the down air, please. Oh, dude, I needed that. Ooh, wow. I like that. He recognized that Joyboy really wants to refresh the invulnerability, so he just air dodges to mix it up. You just down throw at this point. He's not even going to get a conversion. Oh, okay. I like the up throw in this scenario, because even though he could have got the gimp potentially, it's just that easy percent. Ooh, okay, that was looking really... That's why you go to FD, you know? Like, very solid stage for Marth. And it's like a big stage, too. You have a lot of space to work with. That's not, like, ideally what you want. Like, people typically go to Dreamland, which will probably go next game. I don't know. He may go Yoshi's. Yeah. It depends on how you want to think of the matchup. Like, you give Marth a lot of space to work with. That could have been really bad. He did a forward air to, like, as his recovery, like, blowing his double jump. That could have been really bad for Joyboy. Oh, I wish we... Ouch. Down. Oh, okay, counter. Go off up B. Okay. I think go off up B would have killed him. Like, killed... I don't think it was a good decision. I think Zoso chose the right option. Okay. Joyboy's hunting him down. He's got no dope. Yeah, gets him on platform, but he can't... Joyboy can't convert. Alright, that was nice. Big stage, so he kind of runs out Marth's invulnerability. Like, that makes sense. Like, you don't really want to go on platforms. Like, I don't think I've seen Zoso get on a platform this game. Like, definitely want to control that ground. Oh, that's... Yeah, when you die from that, it's really sad. Especially when it's a one-frame shine, like, out of shield. Oh, down air? Oh, okay, that was a little bit misspaced, but he's gonna get really punished for that. Yeah, holy crap. Joyboy put in work his stock. He, like, straight up, like, Zoso messed up once, and that stock was taken. Like, these players are punishing each other really hard. Like, that's this matchup for sure. Down tilt, okay. I mean, we can act like Marth has a chance, but most likely it's going in Fox's favor here. Like, the thing is that, so he gets this stock, you need like an early gimp, but it's just hard. Fox coming with invulnerability. Plus, additionally, like, you can run away with Fox. Like, oh, unless he messes up. He messed up. He got caught out without a double jump. Got edge guarded. Like, that's exactly what Zoso needed. And now it's like a couple neutral interactions, to be honest. I say a couple, but the last time I said that, Zoso literally killed him. Okay. Yeah. Joyboy ends up cleaning it up, like barely getting the up throw up air kill percent, but that was looking rough, like from what should have been a pretty easy game. Wow, neutral spawn. Wow, that was nice. Calls out the shield grab with a shine. Ooh, okay, nice. Oh, Zoso goes for the call out. Yeah, he's not like. Sometimes you gotta go for that, and like, it's not like he got punished. Ooh. Oh, that would've been cool. I appreciate the vision, you know. Sometimes the combos don't always go in your favor, but you gotta have the vision. Wow, dash attacks forever. Wow, okay. Yeah, these players are sick, dude. Rhode Island's got some pretty good players. Yep, just stall that ledge. Oh, nice. Joyboy calls it out. Zoso gets a knockback. Knocked down. Oh, that was really smart. Like, slowly just, like, stopping. Like, he got him in the corner, and then he put out a very active Nair hitbox. Like, the shine made him shield, and the Nair kind of was, like, icing on the cake. And he could have mixed him up, too. As I say that, though, Zoso's kind of busting out the body dags, you know? It's looking pretty in Zoso's favor. He might end up winning this tournament. Certainly the favorite, obviously in the winner's side. Most likely the first seed as well, if I were to guess. Okay, F smash. Yeah, so if you're Fox, you're just hoping that hoping that you can get really good conversions, because it only takes a couple neutral interactions from either character in this matchup. So it's possible, but like, you just need to be playing well, and it's not looking like that's really happening right now. I mean, he's obviously playing well. He's in grand finals, but against Zoso in particular, he's just like keeping the wall up, you know, keeping a safe amount of pressure, reacting to what he's gonna do. Like, Zoso's playing this matchup pretty well. Pretty textbook. Looking like he wrote the book. Oh, up B. Oh. Wow. Pokemon Stadium, folks. Dude, I wish Marth had a wall jump. That would be sick. Probably doesn't need it. Doesn't need any more mix-up. Wow. Calls him out with the up tilt. That was actually like the raw up tilt, whereas like you're in melee range. Oh, this might be the game. Nah. Pretty light punish, all things considered. He got a couple of grabs, but it was only 25%, but okay. Yeah, for the amount of grabs that Zoso has gotten, he's okay. There we go. Now he's getting a few aerials. It's just looking pretty doable, honestly. Oh, unless you drill. No, he called that out. Yeah. Is that not the set? No, okay. So now it's 2-1. Here I was getting hyped thinking it was the last game. Joyboy has definitely only won one game though. Okay. That's fine. Gets the knockdown. Oh, misses. Floop. Recreating 90s movies about gunk. I don't know, they were like... I was trying to make a Flubber reference, but I realized midway through that I didn't really know a lot about the movie. I just kind of remembered the name. It was like Green Little Men or something, I don't know. Ooh, almost hits Randall. Alright, nice. Joyboy calls out the platform movement and doesn't get a kill off of it. Now Zoso tries to hit the ground, he does, but he gets hit along the way. Nice 48% punish off of that one hit while trying to get back to ground. Yeah, we take those. Now what's he doing with invulnerability? Okay. Fox just kind of shields and spot dodges his way out of it, but Zoso still ends up getting a punish off of it just because he's so patient. Doesn't commit to anything. Okay, sends him to platform. Oh, that could have maybe, like, it's hard because it's ambiguous, but he could have probably called out the platform movement after he double jumped to top platform. Alright. Wow, yeah, he just threw out a hitbox and he was so safe. Like, he had so much space that he just had time to react to Fox running in and just shielded it, which is smart. But now Joyboy's gonna have to start doing grab in that scenario. But that also is hard because then you, instead of shield, you just mix up the down tilt. Like, that was a very safe position to be in for Zoso. You have a lot of options despite the fact that you missed an aerial. Oh, Joyboy's going out for it. He really wants to send him off, and he does. Okay. I'll say even in like quotation marks because it's not gonna be for very long. Well, it already isn't. Like, Fox is at send off %, although Marth is at combo %, but it's harder to start a combo than it is to just randomly get hit off. Wow, he ended up pushing him off. That's insane. I wonder if he did that on purpose or if he was just like trying to set up pressure. Alright, send off, F smash. Nope, doesn't commit to it. I think F smash covers everything there, but F tilt does and you can react to more things, so why not do an F tilt? Ooh, okay. That, yeah, I'm not sure if that was a good DI or just a combo that wasn't true. Maybe it was both. Okay, gets the grab, tech chase, another grab, up air, gets the other grab. Oh my god. Like, what can you do? What is a Joyboy to do? Down air? Oh no! That would have been sick if he did a down air. Like, I don't even know what you could have done after that down air, but I wanted to see it. Reverse Marth combo is definitely the sickest. I'll just leave it at that. It's the sickest. Like, okay, Joyboy hoping to just rack this % up so he can eventually get a send off. Okay, gets him on platform. This is hard. You can't take any damage. Ooh, no, you're dead. Oh my god, he's living. Oh, blows the double jump, yeah. And that'll be the set. Zoso ends up taking it. Congrats to Zoso. That was a very honorable match against his friend. Pretty dope that Rhode Island came out, took our money. Next time, hopefully, Calvar can get in there. Keep the New Hampshire Mass pride going. Not a lot of Mass people showed up, honestly, or like they didn't place well if they did. I don't know. I'm signing off, guys. It's been a pleasure. You guys typing ! bracket and not interacting with me. I'm glad that we could have shared this opportunity together. And I'll just leave it at that, boys. Goodbye.
Mitch, I have a question. What's up? Would you mind interviewing the guy that just won the tournament?
Oh, sure, yeah. Alright, I lied, boys. I'm going to interview Zoso. Dude, I wish I could have, like, remembered that set. I could have, like, relevant questions about it.
No, I mean, you guys were doing that when I was still coming. What was the payoff for first? 243. Okay, yeah. I just want to yeah.
All right, so we got Zoso on the mic.
What's up?
How do you think he played overall? Like,
I think I played really well today, actually. Probably like the best I've played in a tournament in a while.
yeah, I just remember like one specific interaction where I was like, it was like dead ass. Like, I think you had like 60% on you, and he was like 0%. And I was like, all right, only a couple neutral interactions, and you like 0 to death him, like completely nothing he could have done. Like,
What stage was that on? I don't remember it, but
I don't remember.
yeah,
That's what VODs are for. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it was
okay.
like that. Definitely, like I'm not sure. Like it might have been an extended interaction, but it definitely could have been some combo video food. I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, no, you guys were like doing a great job at just like keeping your punishes and like just keeping the pressure up. Like specifically you, but like that's kind of like one of your specialties. Like I would say is just like putting pressure when you're not doing anything, like not throwing out a hitbox.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That's like something I consciously work on, but I also feel like I rely on it a little too much because there are times where I could go for like a guaranteed punish that's harder or like requires a trickier reaction. And if I don't think I can get it, I'll like try to pressure them on the resulting situation. And a lot of people are like their options are pretty easy to limit.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially like I don't know if you're not playing like a bunch of top 100 players, you know, then like it gets trickier. But Joyboy in particular, we played each other a lot, and he's pretty good against that. So he has like a good balance of options that are really safe and options that are really aggressive. But I find I either have to just like buckle down and really go for the hard punishes, or like add layers to my mix-ups, I guess, in the resulting situation, and just try to like expand my awareness of things that they could possibly do. But yeah, that's something that I work on. So like, thank you for noticing.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like that's like it's a very important part of Melee that I don't think gets emphasized a lot. Like when you think of like your typical noob is just gonna be like, oh, you gotta hit the opponent, like, oh, you do West Ball's pressure, like stuff like that. It's like you gotta set up that pressure. You gotta put yourself in the scenario.
Yeah.
Where it's just there's levels to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that FD game was really dominant. What do you think about these Marths that like kind of shy away from it? Like
It's not picking FD.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's stupid, obviously, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Like, there's also I don't know. I definitely think the chain grab is not free. Like, there's some things to consider because like below 20% they can DI to make it really ambiguous if you have to.
Yeah.
Well, it's more like that's like after 20%, but at lower percents they can fake you out as to whether you have to grab forward or backwards.
Yeah.
But then once they get to a higher percent, then it's just like an execution test, and you can pivot grab every time.
Yep.
You could probably pivot grab every time at low percents too, but it's a little harder. But yeah, I mean, I think people should just grind out the chain grab, but also I think, I don't know, like it's just clearly better not having a top platform at least. Like the side platforms, Marth can do a lot with, but the top platform, he's generally pretty limited in terms of how freely he can chase people up there. He can, and he kind of like needs specific setups to be able to transfer his juggles onto the top platform a lot of the time. So I mean, it's just clearly better to not have it. Like even if you don't want to do the full chain grab and just like I think what Mewtwo King will do a lot is he'll chain grab to like 20%, and then when they do the slight DI, he'll just like up tilt them and go for a tech chase.
Yeah.
But if you up tilt them, then you're kind of inviting possibilities for like slide offs at the edge, and there's just like you're adding complications, but the execution is a little easier. Even if you wanted to get really good at that, I think FD is still better.
Yeah.
Like even
I agree.
when I was terrible at the chain grab, and I'm still not as good as I could be. Even when I was terrible at it, I still always picked FD, and I think I've always done pretty well on the stage.
Yeah, and like it gives you a lot of space to work with it, and like you've got a lot of dash dancing room. Like there's definitely like Calvar and Yasu, I think both avoided going to it against Joyboy, and it's just I don't agree with that much. Like even if you are not fully chain
Yeah.
grabbing, like you still get a tech chase at like 30% or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's a guaranteed on the ground tech. Like watching you play, you don't even really go on platforms, which makes sense. It's Marth. Like
Yeah.
what do you have to gain from being on a
Yeah.
platform?
I
You
could
can
do
threaten it.
Yeah, I could do it a little more. Like there are situations where I usually try to use different hitboxes and I'll delay my up airs to discourage slide off DI.
Yep.
But like you can also mix them up and just wave land onto the platform and grab. But like depending on which side they tech to, the resulting situation is also not all that great. But yeah, that's something I've been meaning to implement. It's just I've been slow to practice it, and I find I don't really need it against most players.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, what?
Rhode Island, how far of a ride is that for you guys? Then?
It's like an hour and 15 minutes. It's actually pretty close compared to like Hall of Gaming is like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I almost said the whole name. My mom is like 2 hours and change. So, and that's also like the worst weeknight for me. So I typically just don't go to those.
Yeah. Plus, it's just like a weekly. Like,
Yeah.
it's been kind of declining with people just because they're not trying to go out. But
Yeah.
that's kind of how it goes. Because
yeah.
like a traditional like sport or something will have seasons, so you kind of like
Yeah.
not everyone's gonna come every week. So it just makes sense that there's off seasons and like.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I'm kind of excited for like when the new New England Invitational comes out, because like I just love seeing
Yeah, me too.
all of New England come together. Like it's hard to get everyone in the same place because we're just so spread apart. Like
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time like Thorn and Lint are like some of my favorite sets to watch.
Yeah.
Like it's just the ultimate like old school versus
Yeah.
new school.
I mean,
like,
you never see them like you never see Thorn really at stuff. He comes out every once in a while.
for
Lint,
sure.
Lint plays a lot, but yeah, I haven't seen Thorn in a few months at least.
Yeah, no, he's been taking kind of a break, but
He's really
that's just
good,
kind of
though.
how it goes. Like when you play the game for this long, like you're not gonna be actively like attending every single tournament, you know.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I'm trying to, but like I'm also gonna take breaks to make sure I don't overdo it.
yeah, for sure. Got to watch those hands.
Yeah, I never really have problems with my hands. Like never. If
Do you
I've
do
been playing,
stretches at all?
yeah, well, I stretch, and I'm a
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you're
a
a
musician,
guitarist,
so
yeah.
like my hands are like, I guess the ligaments and everything are like pretty like limber to begin with. I guess that's
Yeah.
such a weird thing to say, but also, sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. A lot of practicing music emphasizes finding the most like cultivating really efficient muscle memory.
Yeah.
Because with instruments, just like with melee, if you learn a bad way of executing something, or like let's say a strenuous way of executing something in the short term, it might not be a problem. But if you do it like,
Yeah.
3, 4, or 5,000 times, you can start to get signs of like tendonitis and stuff. So that I've kind of transferred that over to melee. So there's certain things that I've relearned to make them more ergonomic, but also emphasizing like staying relaxed and just like letting the body like do its thing and not trying to overly interfere is another really big thing in music. So if I'm playing for like an entire day, I'll get fatigue. But my
Yeah, like
hands,
Shine or something.
yeah, my hands honestly like they never actually hurt. If I played Fox or if I played
Yeah.
Falco, I might have more problems. Like I kind of feel like that needs to be mentioned. But yeah,
Definitely. You just got to like press a ton of buttons very fast.
Oh
Like,
yeah, big time.
So were you like a musician before you played Melee, or like?
I guess they started it around the same time because I started playing guitar when I was like 13.
Okay. I'm just wondering, like, how well do you think they connect as far as like just getting really good at something? Because like they're both they both are performative, and like so it's just like
I mean like the like learning mindset I think is transferable to a lot of things.
I think it's transferable to life. Like life has neutral game. Like
I guess yeah. But it's different because like melee is like you're competing against another person, but you could also kind of think of it as like a communicative, like a communal thing, like in the same way that music is. So I think they're very similar, but it's just like it's like visual processing and you know. And also like with music, you're playing stuff that's written down ahead of time a lot more.
Yeah.
Like even when you're like you're never or rarely, I guess, let's say, like fully improvising. There's usually like there's stuff that you've worked out ahead of time.
Yeah.
I mean, Melee is like that too, but it's a little more.
You have to recognize the scenarios
Yeah.
as opposed to like just having a preset. Like,
Yeah, and I mean Melee just has more rules just because it's like a video game, so there's like an engine, like there's stuff there's like things that you have to accept.
you can't triple jump.
Yeah, right. And with music, I don't really feel like the limitations are there as long as you can like execute whatever you're going for in your instrument. So
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah, no, I was just like on the car ride here, I was like talking about it, and it's like I'm so glad that I started attending Melee tournaments just because like to get good at learning something is a skill within itself.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
it's definitely transferable. Like you need to have at least one hobby where you like get good at learning because it's
Yeah.
so transferable to
Yeah, for sure.
everything. Like yeah, I don't know. Well, I think we'll cut this interview
Yeah, it was nice talking to you, man.
for sure.
Take care. I'll see you next time.
Yeah. Congrats, dude.